sir, you did that. You did that. Remember, you did that. Hi everybody, Lovely Johnny here, and welcome to a new video in my corner. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? So today's video is, first let me introduce myself before we jump into today's video. I'm Johnny, your resident big sister, and I'm starting a new series called Big Sis Talk. And it's just for, I have younger sisters, and I work with a lot of young women. So I would like to have something out there that, talks to the girls, you know what I'm saying? And this does not just apply to the girls in general, no matter the gender, but just being, applying certain things to your life for the benefit of yourself. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is becoming a woman of action and your word. This is something that is going to be a lifetime journey because it's about everyday decisions. What are you choosing to do on a daily basis in order to get you to that place that you desire to be? So first things first, what does it mean to be a woman of action? So a woman of action is just somebody, if she has a goal, she sees it through. She's putting in the work to see it through. Who is basically in her bag. Anything that she says that she's going to do, she gives herself a timeline, and even if she doesn't give herself a timeline, she gives herself some steps in order to see it through. And it looks different for everybody. So like, for example, if I set myself a goal, like last year, I set myself a goal 2 plus years ago, almost 3 now, that I was gonna go get my master's. I found a program. Be in my career. I found a program. I am in the program still currently. But within the program, I was able to get my master's, get the career that I wanted at the time, and then also, just be able to do it in a way where I thought was beneficial. Has it been a rough journey? Yes, it has. But I can say today, in 2024, I have my master's degree in my field. I'm working in that field, and I'm seeing it through. So that's what it means to be a woman of action. To me, being a woman of action is just being about your word. Anything that you say that you're going to do, you create the plan, you have the vision, you make the steps, you do the work, and you see it through. And I feel like that is something that it speaks volumes to your character, and just ensuring that you have a good, set of accountability for yourself. Currently on my journey, I am working to, I'm at an age, and I'm approaching my later 20s. I'm in my later 20s, rather, late 20s. And, looking over the past years, like, I enjoyed my life. I had good times. I had fun times. This mid 20s have been a journey, okay? And with that being said, like, I've done the things, like I mentioned before, like, getting my degree, seeing that through, but it has been really hard, and I wish that I worked on something. So I talked about this in the video before this one. Just, things to start to build, to work towards who you want to be as a person, because we often expect sometimes for other people to do things, but when it comes to ourselves, we don't have that same level of accountability. Or it could be vice versa. You really work hard on yourself, and you are a woman of action. You are a woman of your word. And that is something that is extremely important. So I am currently on my journey of becoming a woman of action. So steps that you are going to take, that I am going to take, that we'll be taking together. Okay, right? So let's get to the steps. Step 1, create a vision board or idea of who you would like to become. So who do I want to be? What do I want to do? How is this helping me achieve my overall goal for whatever time left, right? For example, there's, different strategies to do goal settings. One of them is the STAR one. Can't remember all the things, but you can Google it. But it's about having time, specific time, actionable, and I can't remember what the R is. Everybody, Future Johnny editing and checking back in. So she was very, very wrong. She was onto something, but she was wrong. What I should have said was SMART goals. So SMART goals, S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for relevant, and T is for time. She was onto it, but she didn't have it. So those are the things that you want to do in goal setting. Smart goals, okay? But you have the idea of what you're trying to accomplish. So for me, I'm really big on vision boards. I make one for the entire year, and then I try to pick different things off my vision board to accomplish for maybe that month, and I'll make smaller vision boards. So for example, last year, my big vision board, it had that I wanted to get my master's degree, and one of my monthly ones just showed, like pictures of somebody studying and somebody going to school, putting in work, those sort of things. So that helped a lot. So, with that being said, now that my vision is created, my plan is step number 2. So, step number 2 is have a plan. So, how are you going to accomplish this goal that you have, right? So, whatever you want to achieve, plan for it. So the first thing that I did was my plan was to continue to go to class, to study for any like tests that I had, to make sure that I planned out my assignments. If you are a girly in school, or whoever you are, if you are in school, one thing I'm going to say to you is add your assignments in to a digital calendar, something that can give you alerts to your phone. I made a separate calendar on Google Calendar, because I prefer Google Calendar, and put all of my assignments in when they were due, when I got my syllabus, and I would set it for either like a day or two before it was due. So then I'd be like, okay, this is my deadline, even if my professor told me like, no, you have time. Like, no, I need to do it the day before. And yeah, like that was something that helped hold me accountable for my future self, to see those things through. Next, so this is that action step. So step 3 is the action step. You've made your plan. You have your vision. What are you going to do? You made your plan. This is how you're going to accomplish it. So, the steps that you took. And now you're going to put in the action to it. So, first things first, that calendar, get you a calendar. Whether you're a paper person, a digital person, get a calendar. That is something that I live by. I have planners, digital and paper. I also use my Google Calendar. I love my Google Calendar when it is, when I'm in my bag. But you're not always going to be there. So just setting reminders for yourself. Like if you feel yourself falling off, just say, I can do this today, right? And then tomorrow I'll do the second step, or in a week I'll do the second step. And don't try to overwhelm yourself with so much that you feel like, oh, this is impossible to accomplish or do. Like, have something where it's small enough for you to have those wins, and it's okay to if something takes a long time for you, because you can give yourself a timeline, but there's no such thing as perfection. So not everything is going to work out as we plan. The plan is just how should I say this? A plan is just it's kind of like an instruction sheet, right? And there's no right or wrong way to do, well, there are right or wrong ways to do things, but when you have a plan, like it's not going to always go that way. So you can't estimate, you can try to guess, make an educated guess of what the end goal will be, but you can't estimate the process. Like you cannot guess for certain what's going to happen, because there's always special circumstances that come up, things in life that just get in the way and hinder us from doing those things. This is a little all over the place, but I hope it's making sense. So yeah, small steps, reminders, calendar, somewhere where you can keep track of your deadlines that you're giving yourself. Next is having a check-in either with yourself or an accountability partner. Having an accountability partner is just having somebody that will hold you accountable. You say, I want to do this. They help you see it through. So I would honestly think, like, if there's something that you want to accomplish that other people are doing, like, surround yourself with people that are doing something similar, because that is your circle of influence, and you can just be informed by them and also have like motivation behind it when you're with like-minded people. And then check in with yourself. So for example, I would have let's say for the whole year, my whole year vision board, I have check-ins with myself. So each quarter, I have my goals that I want to accomplish. At the end of that quarter, to close it out, I'm checking back through. Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? If not, it's okay. What can I change to accomplish that in the upcoming future? Or maybe just reflect on why didn't I see that thing through? And that's something that's like really powerful, because it that is where being a woman of your word or person of your word comes into play. Like when you are in that bag, nobody can stop you. But you have action and you have word, so you saw it through. And last but not least, step number 5 is celebrate. How are you going to reward yourself at the end of your goal, like when you saw it through? Are you, so for example, the example I gave in this video was my master's degree. I wanted to have a family cookout, and that is what I did. It was so much fun. I love spending time with my family. Also, some friends came, and my family, for the most part, my family are my friends. But yeah, so like that made a big difference. It made me feel seen, it made me feel appreciated, and it showed me that like I saw that through. You did that. You did that. Remember, you did that. We've talked about what does it mean. I've talked about what it means to me. And then also just in the future, like having an overall goal of like, that 5-year, 10-year plan. Who is that person that you want to be? Do you want to be in a certain profession? Do you want to have a certain lifestyle? Do you want to have a certain hobby or have accomplished a certain thing? Like, who is that person that you are envisioning that you are in the future? So that way your current self is taking those steps towards being your future self. And I like to say my past self is looking out for my future self, period. And yeah, so that's about it. Just make sure you are taking your time. First, start off with the vision. Who do you want to be? What is it going to be? Then start to create your plan. Then put in that work. And last but not least, just having that overall intention of reminding yourself you can do it, helping yourself through. And also just setting like little reminders. I forgot to say this earlier, but when you have like when you're accomplishing something and it's been hard and difficult, having things in places where you can say, oh, like, wow, like just a little note of like, keep pushing, keep going, you can do it. A post-it note somewhere random, forget about it. When you open it up again, like you're like, oh yeah, I can do that. Or I love that some people use like affirmations on their like mirrors and things to become that person. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed Big Sis Talk. And if you did, please comment, like, subscribe, and please let me know in the comment section what are some things and topics that you would like videos on in order to get this thing rolling, But yeah, so this is a video from me to you. And even if you are older than me, younger than me, doesn't matter. We all have goals that we want to accomplish. So we are working together to see them through. And you guys are helping me see through my goal currently, because I'm working on my YouTube channel. So just stick around. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hi everybody, I hope you can hear me. Just the girl with the camera. Hi everybody, lovely Johnny here, and today I am coming to you all. Let me get myself together because this sweater is like cut weird. So okay, getting comfortable. Okay, so first things first, my name. Okay, cut. Try it again. Hi everybody, lovely Johnny here, and today is. Let me close the door. Let me see if that's and last but not least, okay, sorry, an ambulance just went by. So bye, have a good night or good day, whatever. Hold on, outro. All right, bye, see you guys in the next video.